everyone, it's Julie Lawrence from TeacherJulieOnline.com, and on my channel I talk about teaching online with companies such as VIPKid and Outschool. I also love to help other teachers who are thinking about moving to the online world, whether it's to supplement your income, to work from home, or to just try something new. Maybe you just want to follow your passion of teaching, but you're tired of being in the classroom. I do consulting, I do coaching and mentoring. Reach out to me at teacherjulieonline@gmail.com if you are interested in joining the world of teaching online. Now, I've been teaching for Outschool for a few weeks now, and I've made several videos about Outschool, and I think the number one question that I get from people is, what is Outschool? And what do you do and how does it work? And so I think that the best way to describe that or to show someone is to show you what a class on Outschool looks like. So I decided to record my class today. I taught a preschool class and it was a 30-minute class, and so I recorded it, and I'm going to show you a shortened version of that class so you can get an idea of what it's like to teach online with Outschool. Now, of course, you won't see the children. You'll hear me and you'll see everything we did, and you'll get a good idea. You'll understand what's going on because it's a very basic social skills, early learning class for 4 and 5-year-olds that I did today. So before we take a look at the class, let's talk about what happens before I even open the camera. So what I do is I write my lessons. I still am old school, and I type it into my Google Drive and I print it, and I have a printed out copy of my lesson plan. So I have a file folder for every class that I teach on Outschool, and it has everything that I need inside of it. So it has the lesson plan and all of my props and supplemental things that I need to teach the lesson. So I make sure that I have this available to refer to as I'm teaching. Now, as I go on and teach the class more and more, I don't need to look at my lesson plan so much anymore. I kind of have it memorized, but this does help me to keep me on track because I have times listed by everything. So I can quickly glance at my lesson plan and see where I am in time. Do I need to speed up? Do I need to leave something out? Do I need to slow down? So I make sure I have my lesson plan and all my supplemental activities and all my props. For this class, I need these little stick bears. Oh, they're backwards. Little stick bears. And I needed letters, and I needed some little things that I made. And of course, I needed my teddy bear for this class. So I make sure that I have all of that ready to go on my desk. As far as on my computer, I make sure that my Outschool website is open and that I am in the classroom ready to log on. If I am using Google Slides, which I do for many of my other classes, my more advanced classes, I do use Google Slides, and I actually do use it for this class. I show one slide for this class. So I make sure that's open and ready for me to screen share. I make sure everything else is clean on my desktop or on my tabs so that I'm not confused with a bunch of clicking around. And then about 5 minutes before class starts, I log in to Zoom and I make sure everything is working properly, that I can be heard, I can be seen, that I'm well lit, that I have lipstick on, all those things that I know that I want to be ready to teach the class. The first thing I do when I get onto Zoom is I click the participants button, and then I go over and make sure that I have the enter-exit chime turned on for when students come into the classroom so that I can hear them pop into the waiting room. If it's an older student class, if it's a class of older students, I also make sure that the chat is set to only talk to me, the host. The other thing I do, especially for the older students, is I turn off the annotation for them. If I don't want them writing anything, I turn that off so that they're not scribbling all over the screen or doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. Now, I generally let my kids into the classroom pretty much as soon as they get there to allow them time to work out their own technology issues that they may have, to make sure we can hear them, we can see them. And I also like to make sure that they know how to mute and unmute themselves, because there's been a new issue with Zoom where teachers have not been able to unmute the students sometimes. So we work through that and make sure that every student knows how to mute and unmute. And so far, so good on that. Even my younger kids have pretty much been able to do that. So that's a good thing. So that's what I do at the beginning of my classes. So this particular class had 5 students enrolled. I actually had 2 sections of this listed. I had an earlier one and then the one that I taught. The earlier one had 1 student enrolled and the second one had 2 students enrolled last night. And so I emailed the parent, or I messaged the parent of that child in the first class and just gave her a heads up that her child was the only one enrolled in that class and that this class really flowed a lot better with additional students. And I gave her the option of transferring down to the next section, which already had 2 students enrolled, and she chose to do that. So we transferred her student, which gave me 3, which is perfect. That's fine. That's a good number for this class. But then by the time the class started, I had 2 extra children enroll. So I guess the moral of that story is don't give up, because you might get enrollments at the last minute. In fact, a class that I taught yesterday, a student enrolled with like 30 seconds to go. I mean, I already had other kids from the waiting room. We were talking and chatting, and then another student enrolled and came in. And he even said, he got there and he said, I literally just enrolled in this class. And I thought that was funny. So don't give up. These enrollments come in at the very, very last minute. So this class was a class of 5 4 and 5-year-olds. It's called Teddy Bear Fun Preschool Skills with Your Favorite Furry Friend. Let's take a look at the class. Hello. Hi, I see you have your teddy bear. Okay, everyone, are you ready to begin our class? We're ready to begin our teddy bear class. My name is Teacher Julie. Can you help me count? 1, 2. Okay, we only have to count to 5 today. Can you count to 5? Good job. Now give me a high five. Ready? Put your hand up. Whew. Good job, everyone. One little bear wondering what to do. Along came another. Then there were... Yes, good. How many? Ooh, good job, good job. And there were... Okay, now we're going to count backwards. Do you think you can count backwards with me? Let's start at 5. Friends are in. Can you put your friend close to the camera? Good. Friends are out. Good. Grab your friend and give a shout. Yay! Good. And listen for words that sound like Jake. Here we go. There once was a bear named Jake. Hello. One day he was out at the lake. Ah! Do you like snakes? Oh! 5 bananas. Very good, everyone. Ready? Stand up. I'm going to squat down so you can see me. And if you know this song, you sing it with me, okay? I'm going to push it right here. It goes like this. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, wink one eye. Like this. Wink one eye. Teddy bear, say goodbye. Okay, so definitely at the end of classes like that, I have used a lot of energy and I'm tired and I'm losing my voice, as you can maybe hear. And those little kids take a lot of energy, but it's fun and it goes fast and the kids have a good time, and so you leave feeling happy about it. So what do I do when class is over? I immediately go back to the tab where the classroom is open. I refresh it and then it will pop up the children that showed up in your class. And then I send, if it's a one-time class, I send an individual message to each family. And I thank them for coming. I thank them for enrolling in my class. I mention something specific about them. I try to, that they were such a good participant or they answered questions so well. I really enjoyed meeting your black and white dog. It was so cute. Your giraffe named Peaches was so special. You know, you really want to make it personal. I feel like part of this job, or a lot of this job, is customer service. And so I try to make that connection with the families in hopes that they will be a repeat customer. So I always tell them that there's another class out there that I'm teaching that they might enjoy, and I hope to see them again. If it's an ongoing class, I do teach several ongoing classes. I always post in the classroom between lessons, always. I thank them for coming. I review what we did in that class, kind of give them a teaser for the next class, give them some things they could be working on for our next class. I really like to try to keep that communication. Do I get a lot of back and forth? No, I don't even know if they see it, but I think it sets a good precedent, and it's how I want to run my teaching business. So, there you have it. I hope that was helpful. Again, if you have any questions or you're thinking about doing this, please reach out to me. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been teaching online for over 3.5 years now. I've seen the changes. I've seen some trends come and go, and I think I can help you. I'd be happy to walk you through anything you're thinking about. You can reach me at teacherjulieonline@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Happy teaching. Goodbye.